coming back to you. I keep coming back to you.
Hello, Internet world! Welcome to another episode of TV Nerdz. I am your host, the Esoteric Child, here with my partner in crime, Gabe Stomach, aka Kung Fu Gabe.
Right, you know what I'm saying? You already know. Kung Fu Gabe. Yeah. I'm gonna get these. I'm gonna figure these nunchucks out. But try me.
I actually
What? That's the whole point of this hat. It's the whole point of this hat. It's to be mysterious. Watch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Who are you talking to right now? Exactly.
You are looking like an anime character right now, though.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, this shit kind of lit.
Like Yosuke. Is it Yosuke?
Yasuke?
Yasuke? The black dude with the dreads? He was on,
I
Netflix?
think it's like Yasuke, yeah.
Yeah, bro, that was hard. He rocked one of these. I'm saying.
Yeah, that anime went hard, bro.
But
freaking love it. So, speaking of nunchucks, quick story. I used to take Taekwondo like when I was in elementary school and shit. And like I was good with the nunchucks too. I ain't gonna lie. I was handy with nunchucks, the bow staff, the sais. Like the sais were my favorite ones. That was my favorite weapon. I didn't get that far to use the swords or anything like that, but it was definitely fun.
In my neighborhood we only had like 1 or 2 classes, but I practiced CS, curb stomp, and then and I was really good at it. You know what I'm saying? Just right, you know what I'm saying? And
just stomp somebody out.
Stomp somebody, curb stomp. It was it's like if you wanted to know what my power move was, and then like all the
Tims too.
Fitted. But I wore my get up today because we're talking about karate movies. I don't know if you partake in the karate films.
I like karate films. I like martial arts films. Anything that pertains to that. Yeah.
The Peacock app? The Peacock app has been on fire now with some old school, police story. Mm-hmm. Your Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
What else? There was a few more. Jackie Chan's 5 Venoms, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, Hero, The Protector.
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon is definitely a classic.
Kung Fu Hustle. You know what I'm saying? And then
you always gotta get with the Kung Fu Hustle.
Classic. Start to finish of full laughs. Full laughs. Because when the baby was going down the hill at the beginning of the movie, and it just kept rolling into more fucked up. Bro, it was ridiculous. The narrator didn't know what to do at some parts. It's hilarious. What was the other? There was another movie. But then I had a debate, or I had an argument. Where would you fit Shaolin Soccer? Y'all, you remember Shaolin Soccer? Vaguely?
Kinda. Yeah,
vaguely.
all
right. So, you want the synapse?
Yeah.
So Shaolin Soccer was just like this dude. He was homeless, but he was like a crazy soccer player just because he knows his kung fu martial arts. Yeah. Right. But like to get onto the rival team and make some money and shit, he had to like get a presence known. He had to get on the team. He had to play. Mm-hmm. So he made a rap act team, got them together, and it was like I'm talking. The team was wild. There was like a landlord lady with hair curls in her head, rocking a cigarette and some slippers. She was the goalie. right? She was the goalie. They called her auntie, right? And then they had like some old dudes. And I'm saying, and what I love about karate films and like martial arts films, the ones that go in the paint on special effects.
Yeah.
Like this was one of them, because like the auntie, she old woman, middle with the cigarette dangling in the lip. You know what I'm saying? Did some crazy spin, flip, background, spin, hovered the ball, and hit it so hard, fire came off that motherfucker. And it was one of those like, even though I know it's bullshit.
Yeah.
Like we all know that some of the movies you watch, you're like, it's bullshit. But like,
it's like that's just exaggerated, just wild, right?
Yeah.
There.
But it's appreciative because you're like, the movie's already nonsense. You know what I'm saying? The movie's already ridiculous. And so like, I'm realizing now that like I'm watching these movies. I'm talking about like as far back as like 1967, like 5 Venoms and the 5 gauntlets and stuff.
Yeah.
And all Drunken Master. You You know what I mean? Like when you go all the way back to those when the lips didn't match, you hurt my feelings, bro. He said way more than just you hurt my feelings.
Nah, but that's just the whole like just from Mandarin to English, like the shit. Like they saying a whole bunch of stuff in Mandarin, but it only means like a couple words. The shit you want. Could
you imagine? And then back in the day, you imagine like the difficulty of being the person like, hey, what's my job? You got to watch this movie? Translate it. What?
So I gotta just watch this movie and just, all right, man.
The whole movie? Actually, I got a whole stack for you here. Translate them for all of us. So like, but I mean,
that would be probably the easiest job. Like, just watch the movie. Just be like, all right, hold up, pause. He said this, that, and third, whatever. Just keep going.
Could you? But you had some tough days where you're just like, he ran. Like, no, I said some more like I don't want to.
Like he said, hiya.
He said hiya. Like, bro, like it's under the couch. Did he say it's under the couch? And then when people who like actually speak Mandarin are like, nah, he gave way more detail than that.
What? Like he gave you the watered down version,
right? So, but I say that to say that like karate movies now, like, and I'll say this, like it's only a few karate stars, but like as an overall trend, I feel like the karate films are just getting a little weak.
I just feel like with like martial arts movie in general, I think because of like stuff like UFC and like actual like fighting leagues and stuff like that, like just combat films in general, it's really hard to come by because
I don't know,
a good combat film, like a good boxing film or just a good martial arts film is really hard to come by. I think the last one I saw that was actually pretty good was I would say was Creed.
Yeah,
like the two Creed movies are actually pretty good.
You ever watch the Ip Mans, the IP Mans?
I think I watched one of them.
What, fam? You missing out. Well, see, like that would be. I guess now, would you say it comes down to the star to make the movie, not so much the writing? Because like
I would say you have to have a good story too. Because I mean, because like we talked about last time, there's a lot of movies where they got the star power, but the story's bullshit.
Yeah, I feel that. Because like, I feel like what was it? The new XXX was a martial arts movie, and I felt like it was trash. Even though you had Donnie Yen and Tony Jaa,
and you had Vince Diesel.
Yeah.
The most recent, like I felt like
it was lackluster.
It was too much. Like, okay, we're gonna make everything explode. We're gonna do like, I mean, granted, the past two. Of course, there was a lot of explosions, a lot of all that stuff, a lot of action, but there at least was something interesting about it. And I feel like, especially with XXX 2, the one with
Ice Cube.
Yeah, the one with Ice Cube. That one's my favorite. Not just because it's Ice Cube, but it's my favorite because the story, like literally, the story was actually pretty decent.
The story.
They break this guy out.
Yeah,
like they break him out, and they really.
To save the world or to save the government.
Well, basically to save the government.
Yeah. Well, no, I guess. Well, for me, I feel like the State of the Union, XXX State of the Union, I didn't even feel like it was a XXX movie. I felt like it was more of a hood, like it was like a different version of Bad Boys 2. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta disagree. There's no way. Like, really?
Yeah, it was hella hood. It was way hood. It was like
they had Exhibit when he still had the braids.
That's what I'm saying. It felt like a Bad Boys 2 movie where like they had dope ass truck. Now I'm not saying it wasn't like I'm saying Bad Boys 2 movie is a good movie too. I'm saying like they made it
was just straight in your face kind of shit.
It was more urban.
Just say black. Dude, enough with the urban. Like, it was urban. Just say black. Like, come on, man.
It was just a lot more urban in it, right? So I just feel like it didn't have the XXX vibe. But then they dropped this third one.
The third one was just like, not like it's too much.
Like, he alive now?
Like, first of all, because I thought in the second one they was like, yo, what happened to the old one? Nah, he's dead. Like, and dang.
What they could have done too, which would have been fire, and they should have did. Because the XXX series and like the way they told the story was that Gibbons made or somebody made a XXX, right? So you could have told the story of Tony Jaa or Donnie Yen being XXX at a different time period or a different, you know what I mean? A different. You could have highlight them.
Yeah, because the thing that just tripped me out about it is that, okay, like, first of all, you kill Samuel Jackson's character right in the beginning. Like, he's about to recruit somebody, and then next you know, boom, explosion. I'm like, what? I'm like, what the hell? Then he's like, oh, nah, you gotta avenge your boy, man. You know, someone killed him. It's like, oh. Then next thing you know, it's like, 3 other niggas come out and he's like, yeah, I'm a triple X too. I'm like, so we just a whole team out here? And then you bring Ice Cube out the last minute.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm like, it's cool you brought him back, but like, dang, like, the last minute?
He'd have been dope in the beginning.
Or at least in the mid, like
in
the middle of the movie, like, you, for sure.
It was, you know, I'm just saying, like, so martial arts movies like that feel like they've been lackluster now. Because, like, the last good ones I've seen was It Man. And only because they told the story of Bruce Lee. Like, because the story of It Man, because you only seen the one, but the majority of all the movies focus only on Bruce Lee's master.
Yeah.
So now this latest one they come out, you now have like Bruce Lee as an adult, and how the interaction between the two and how you get Bruce Lee now.
Yeah.
Oh well, when he was alive. You know what I'm saying? So it was at least that story makes sense. Tells the story. Plus it was bad. Dude was smoking a cigarette, right? It man was smoking a cigarette, and Bruce Lee comes in and was like, "Yo, I'm faster." Okay, show me.
Hey yo, why is it that in a lot of these martial arts movies they always got somebody smoking a cigarette?
Because
like what?
I don't know. Asians be
like why do they
cigarettes.
like why? What's the infatuation with cigarettes?
You know, it's a good ass point. Because now you think about it, like they be chiefing.
Isn't that gonna be fucked up like with your lungs and shit?
Yeah,
like, you gotta.
They be
chiefing, fuck up your
chiefing
in some way. Like come on.
Like and they be old dudes be like, like they be and they don't even be filtered, bro. They just some old school cowboy cigarettes with paper and tobacco. Just straight to the face.
Tobacco. Okay, that's different. Like cigarettes and tobacco different. Like if you just straight up rolling up tobacco, that's
I think it's tobacco. I've seen. Well, I don't know. They in the movie they use period piece props, so it's like those soft packs. You know, you got pops one out, but they look like just some hand rolled tobaccos. But in the movie, like Bruce Lee going to kick, he's trying to kick the cigarette out of his hand, right? And he goes and lights the cigarette, all in the motion, dodging them at the same damn time, bro. He was so smooth with it. It was like, and Bruce Lee like legit kicking. He throwing some haymakers on him, and he was like couldn't do it. And then like at a certain point, like It Man started flicking the cigarettes in the air, and like Bruce Lee was kicking them out the air like one at a time, just like it was nothing. But he was flicking them just like, and Bruce Lee, bro. It was as a movie, it was pretty dope. And then I don't know who's that. I don't know who their team is. I have to look that up. But whoever their team is, that's the one that's I feel like has been killing it in martial arts movies, because they did Grand Master. They've done like and it's always the same guys. Yeah, you know. I think it's the Jackie Chan's stunt double team people.
Jackie Chan has a stunt double team,
bro. He has a whole.
The man does his own stunts. The man has broken every single bone in his body.
Yeah, no, he quit. Yeah, he quit that. But you know the people that also got hit. Like Jackie Chan did his own stunts, but this would be a dude who got like, flipped out the window. You know what I'm saying? Like that guy works for Jackie Chan, so he's like they're all in a group. So like it's that group that I think is doing the movies. Yeah. But man, I just it made me wonder. Like where's the direction of movies going in terms of
this one? There was one like martial arts movie that I did like. It was something assassin or Ninja Assassin.
I think I've seen that.
Ninja Assassin was pretty decent.
I think I've seen that. Yeah. There was you seen Columbia?
Columbia?
With is that black chick Zoe? I think.
You mean Colombiana?
Columbia, whatever.
Yeah, Colombiana. That's more of an actual like assassin one. It's not really martial arts, because she's just going around like just like really just hunting people down. Yeah, like. So you wouldn't. But that movie was definitely lit. I love that movie.
You wouldn't consider that martial arts, even though she's training in the martial arts in it.
She's more training like.
Like, what would be your degree of a martial arts movie then?
Legit, teaching someone martial arts, or it has to have like a martial arts style in it, like Karate Kid. He's teaching them kung fu. They're using kung fu. Or like even like as far as martial arts, like never back down.
That's the one with that black dude, right?
Yeah, that's the
white boy.
that's the MMA movie.
Yeah. Didn't they make a second?
Yeah, they made a second one. It didn't go to theaters though, but it had Michael J. White in it.
Is that the one? Yeah,
that's the one. That's the one big guy.
Where he was fighting the Russian dude. Was he fighting like there was one where Michael J. White was like the trainers or people in the gym was like, hey, don't mess with Michael J. White, bro. He different. And like the dude was like, nah, I want to challenge him. All right. And like I would say it was martial arts because like it slowed it down. It did like what's it called? You know the Sherlock Holmes shit?
Oh yeah.
You know it did a Sherlock Holmes thing where like it explains the moves before he did it.
And then did it.
Boy, man, was laid out.
I'm not gonna lie, that one scene in Sherlock Holmes when he was like, that was like, and that was a beautiful scene. I love that scene.
He calculated how long you gonna be out.
he was like, okay, all because he's spitting his face.
Yo,
he's just like, all right. And Robert Downey Jr. just like, all right, duck his wild punch, punch, hit him in the ribs, dislocate his,
jaw.
There's gonna be 3 cracked ribs. Dislocate his jaw.
Fracture.
Kick him in the solar plex.
Collapse diaphragm.
Yeah, and he's just like, you know what? Recovery. He's like, physical recovery, 6 weeks. Mental recovery, 6 months. I'm like, and then did it. I'm like, yo,
that's different. I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want that as an ass whipping. I wouldn't want that. But because I guess it makes you wonder now. If like that's the trend of of movies to make a martial arts explaining the damage right beforehand.
Nah, not really. I don't see it in like a lot.
I've seen it in a few so far.
I do feel like that whole like kind of slow down, kind of transition. I do see that a lot more in movies now.
I'm alright. The 10 Rings.
10 Rings.
You seen it?
Oh, you mean Shang-Chi?
Shang-Chi.
Yeah. Shang-Chi, that was I do like it. As a martial arts movie, as a Marvel movie, it was good but as a legit martial arts movie,
better. Yeah. I forgot it was at certain parts.
I did low key forget it was a Marvel movie.
Yeah, I was just like, oh, they boxing, boy. When they was on
the bus,
and in the building.
Yeah,
when your man was on the scaffolding, I was like, yo, what? They was
low key doing some kind of Jackie Chan kind of stunts in there. I'm like, okay, this is like something.
I was digging it. And then like Powers came about, and I was like, right.
I was like, oh, Marvel,
right, Marvel, right? That makes sense.
Like he's coming up with the rings. I'm like, okay, yeah.
Marvel. A giant dragon shows up. Makes sense. Marvel movie. Right.
I mean, the dragon thing that happens in martial arts movies, just regular martial arts movies.
I don't know about all that.
I mean, not the big dragon, but like mentions of dragons.
Mentions of dragons. Yeah, they mention the dragons. Because like the first scene, not the first. Yeah, I would say the first scene in Shai-Shin, the 10 Rings, where he's fighting the lady.
Yeah, he's fighting basically the woman who's going to become his wife.
Yeah, that scene. It reminded me of Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon.
Yeah.
When you like Jet Li and the girl was squaring up with all the leaves. So like it gave that reminiscence. So at those are the scenes where I'm like forgetting it's
a Marvel movie.
Yeah, and then you bring in like what's his name? The Arthur dude who's an actor. The one that was an actor that had a little furry friend.
Oh yeah, him.
Yeah, when you see him and how goofy he is, you then remember like, oh yeah, it's a not kids movie, but like it's a animation Marvel movie, Disney movie. But they put their foot in it, man.
Oh yeah, they did for sure.
I be kid you not now. Now I'm looking.
As far as like a movie that came, it did come after Endgame, right?
Yeah.
For a Marvel movie that came after Endgame, it was definitely good.
Yeah. So, but no, I guess we. Anything else you want to talk about? Because I also want to comment on the chairs.
Yeah. Would you? Well, yeah.
Your chairs.
We got new chair. I ain't gonna call them chairs. They beanbag. The beanbag chairs.
The Big Joes.
Yeah. The Big Joes.
The Big Joes.
We comfortable now. I think like my ass ain't gonna hurt by the end of the episode for sure.
We're not sponsored by them, but if you get this, Big Joe, holla at your boy.
For sure.
He's supporting my weight. Holla at your boy now.
But if you can add, let's do some ranking right now. what's your top? Give me like your top 3 martial arts movies.
Okay. So I'm gonna do Ip Man.
Ip Man.
Ip Man number 1. Like the scene where he fights 10 dudes.
Yeah.
Single-handedly, and messed everybody up. That one will be the one.
All right.
The Protector. I don't know if that's with Tony Jaa. He's like saving an elephant. That one was solid. And then the third one, I'm gonna take it old school, Jackie Chan. Ah, dang. Yeah, I'm gonna take it old school, Jackie Chan, Drunken Master. Some solid. Yeah.
Solid list.
That's a hard call. This because Jackie Chan got some hits.
He do, for sure. Jackie Chan has like a long history of just doing martial arts movies.
Yeah.
Like before he came to America and really got popular. Like this was like before Rush Hour. Like he's had a solidified career as an actor before Rush Hour.
Right. That's what I'm saying. Because he came from that background, the karate film background. It makes it.
Yeah, he actually studied like Chinese martial arts.
Okay, what's yours?
This is kind of hard list. I would say, as far as like martial arts all together, like the old school, the old school Karate Kid movie.
Okay, Mr. Miyagi.
Yeah, gotta give it to Mr. Miyagi. I like Never Back Down.
Okay,
the first Never Back Down, like that's like towards like the end, like the last final fight.
I'll give you that.
Where he does the whole hoo, and then does the roundhouse kick to the face.
Yeah, the one time, he out.
Nah, funniest scene in that movie was when Buddy with the locks about to square up. He does all that. He does all the dancing and shit. The whole one hand shit. Then next thing you know, he goes up. Buddy's just like,
All that fancy.
His ass out. I'm like, yo,
it's
like, bro, you did all that
fancy.
just to get your ass laid out, bro. Hey, ain't no way.
Like a light.
Nah, and then I'm gonna go with another classic, and I'm gonna say Into the Dragon. Bruce Lee. You gotta give it with Bruce Lee, man.
See, my last one was a toss up between Jackie Chan and Bruce Lee because I was gonna do Shaolin Monk with one of Bruce Lee's first when he was like young, and pick one of them, or the one with Jet Li. Cause that was
As far as like, how are you ranking like all the martial arts actors?
See, I was gonna ask the next one. What were your top 3? Because like I got like, and you can throw in past ones too. Bruce Lee, you can throw in Bruce Lee and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think Bruce Lee should be in his own category. Honestly, like Bruce Lee's done so much for the genre of like martial arts movies, karate movies, like just in general. Like we gotta put him in a different bracket.
Okay, but he's a GOAT, of course. Yeah, okay, he's a GOAT.
Like him, Jackie Chan, they're both GOATs.
That's the same. So now
like those are gonna be like the obvious answers. Like what's one that you would put on that high pedestal that's not an obvious answer?
Tony, Donnie Yen.
Okay.
I'll give it Donnie Yen, and then more than I ain't gonna hold Jason Statham. Jason Statham got some hands now.
I mean,
the fight.
It's more like action. It's more like just modern day action movies, not like real like martial arts. Like it's more like hand to.
But
there's a difference between like just regular hand to hand combat in an action movie than actual martial arts.
Okay, yes, but all right. Remember, I think it's called The Replacement Killers. I think it might be. Yeah, I think it's Replacement Killers. Oh damn! All right, hold on.
Are you talking about Transporter? You're not talking about Transporter, are you?
Nah. There's like, all right. So like, there was one dude. I think it's a Jet Li movie, right? Where like he's pretty. They made it into a game for like PS2 back in the day too.
I think I might know.
You know what I'm talking about? They made it into a game where you was Jet Li running around in the streets, and you had to square up against like 40 people at a time.
You're not talking about True Life, are you?
Nah. You play Jet Li in this game.
Hold on.
And just look up a Jet Li video game. It'll pop right up. He ain't got that much.
Oh, Rise of Honor.
Nah, there's more. What else?
Yeah, is that Jet Li Rise of Honor? That one.
Yeah, maybe that one. Let me see the cover one more time. Just to make sure. Yes.
That one.
Yeah. That movie reminded me, like Jason Statham reminds me of that movie, or the game, essentially, where like, cause he'll just, it's not really so much his technique, is where he just like one striking like individuals in groups.
He's just because he's one hit or quitting niggas.
Yo,
really?
The brutal one hit quitters though. There was some brutal.
Bro, like, so basically the same thing they did in Baby Boy.
Yeah,
Like, come on, literally just coming out like come on.
Trying to be diverse.
I understand, but it's
trying to be
like,
diverse. All right. If not him, I'll give Michael J. White.
Oh yeah,
I'll give Michael J. White.
Michael J. White is definitely one of my picks too.
Yeah, Michael J. White.
Because he's actually a martial artist as well.
Right.
Like I think a martial arts movie is good when you have someone who actually knows martial arts.
Ready?
Not just someone who's like been training for 6 months just to do this film. Like they are actual martial artists.
Ooh, I got you with a goat. I got you better. All of them. I got you better than all of them.
Give it to me.
Even more than Bruce Lee. Chuck Norris. Come at me, son. Come at me, son. They went with the ones. Him and Bruce Lee ran the ones.
All right.
Chuck Norris, Tony Jaa, Michael J. White. That's a solid team.
That's definitely a solid, like, non-typical list for sure.
If you had
like,
those
if you had to like not include Bruce Lee and Jackie Chan just because they're solidified.
Yeah.
Like no matter what, they're solidified.
You gotta
most definitely that's a
give it to Walker, Texas Ranger. You know what I'm saying? He out here roundhouse and kick people in the jaw, wearing some cowboy boots and a hat.
Bro, it's funny how
black
like
black sidekick.
It's funny how Chuck Norris did that one film, and like he's become a meme,
bro,
just
forever. I even posted a joke about it. It was like Chuck Norris said a joke about Jada Smith's hair. Will Smith slapped himself. That was the joke. Chuck Norris that was like, who brought this back?
Oh my god,
they brought Chuck Norris jokes back, and I was like, I'm gonna share this.
For sure.
But yeah, no. So
I would
what's yours?
I definitely gotta give it to Michael J. White.
Yeah,
just because, for sure. I gotta give props to Jet Li.
Like, he got to be up there already. Him, Bruce Lee.
I mean,
Jet
Li is definitely like great, but
what?
No, I'm not saying he's not a GOAT, but I'm just saying like I feel like hype wise, people don't really recognize Jet Li as much as Jackie Chan or Bruce Lee.
What? Yo, fam,
come on, like.
Name. I could go off the list. What movies you say you like? You've seen of Jet Li, and then you be like, "Oh, I never really fuck with it." Name a movie. He was even good in Lethal Weapon. Like what? He was choking people out with beads, and then they were just leaving people to dead. There was that. Then you have the one. Mm-hmm. You have Unleashed, where he had the collar, and like when the fat white dude would unhook the collar, he'd beat everybody in the room. That one was solid.
Would you consider Wesley Snipes? Kind of like, and not just off of Blade, but would you consider him in that kind of category?
Yeah, because there would have to be like Passenger 57. Mm-hmm. He knows U.S. Marshal. Mm-hmm. He did karate in that. Blades. Just throw all the blades in that.
Nah, Blade was like he was really killing that shit with Blade.
Done with the bathroom or the washroom scene where all the tiles were, where he was squaring up with all the zombies, all the vampires, and then threw the blade in a circle and cut everybody's neck and caught it in the circle.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? The first scene,
one, yeah,
and with all the blood just on the walls and stuff, and he's like, "I'm gonna kill everybody over here," and then started just one time,
and not
to
even
shoot
just when he just comes out with the shotgun. He's literally like, once it's like sword, I'm like, all right.
I was like, ah. And then he had the stuff for the people's hands. He had gadgets too. He was more ninja like than anything else, though. If you want to think about it,
true that.
He was more, yeah. But that gives the good now. Power Rangers. Come on, fam. It's martial arts. Come on, don't give me the Power Rangers movie, dog.
Technically,
You gotta give it to Tommy, son. Come on, dude.
No, I'm not gonna lie. Like
Tommy, straight up.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Jason, he actually
does
knows
it.
martial arts
Yeah.
too. Like he's legit in that, so I can definitely give it up to him for sure.
I'm pulling out some gems here. I gotta find the gems in this one.
Yeah, I got like one more topic to get into before we get into good, bad, what the fuck. Because I saw this earlier this week, and bruh, the disrespect is just wild. But I got you. So it was this one IGN. I feel like with IGN they need to stop ranking shit. Cause it's like sometimes they just don't. I feel like IGN just doesn't get it right sometimes when they re-ranking shit. Like I've had this issue with when they did their best video game weapons of all time, and the first one was fucking
the Keyblade.
No, it wasn't a Keyblade. I think the Keyblade's a solid weapon, but they did the fucking sword from what's that one Nintendo game? Zelda.
Oh yeah.
And they didn't even include the rhino from Ratchet and Clank. Like, come on, you have a list like this. You put the freaking the Halo sword.
So the Halo sword's classic.
Yeah, the Halo sword. You put that shit low.
It
wasn't even top 5.
They didn't even put the Halo sniper in there either.
Then you didn't put the Rhino 5 in it.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Yeah, there was a few games, and then there were a few weapons that was ranked lower than you should expect.
Yeah, like they ranked the Halo sword like real low. I think 7 or something.
What's this one?
But this one was the top 25 Disney Pixar movies because they're celebrating the 25 years of Pixar. So they ranked the top 25 Pixar movies. And I'm already gonna tell you now, like,
what's the top 3?
There are some that is just iffy.
What's the top 3?
I'm gonna go through real quick. So 25 is Cars 3, 24 is Cars 2, 23 is Finding Dory, 22 is Monsters University, 21 is The Good Dinosaur, 20 is Brave, 19 is Cars, 18 is Onward, 17 is Turning Red, 16 is Luca. 15 is Soul. That one pissed me off. Like, how you gonna put Soul at 15?
Yeah, I can see it. 14
is Incredibles 2, which I thought was wild. 13, A Bug's Life. Number 12,
what?
Toy Story.
Yo, Bug's Life? They brought Bug's Life at 13?
At 12.
At 12?
No, at 13 was A Bug's Life. Number 12, Toy Story 4. Yeah. Disrespectful. 11, Ratatouille. Totally disrespectful. I feel like Ratatouille's a top 10. Yeah. But number 10, Toy Story 2. Number 9, Up. Number 8, Finding Nemo. Number 7, Monsters, Inc. 6, Coco. I'm not going to lie. Coco with number 6 with Coco. I get it. Coco was, it was very good. Number 5, Inside Out. Number 4, Toy Story. Number 3, Wall-E. Number 2, Toy Story 3. Number 1, The Incredibles.
Yo, that shit trash, man. Yo, low key, Bug's Life. For one, Bug's Life.
And don't even
had
discredit
more
it.
Lessons.
Don't even discredit it because it's an older movie. Too.
No, I'm not discrediting. I'm just saying, like, the life lessons in Bug's Life, like Bug's Life lessons. That's a lesson where it's like, you step on one. They if you don't step on one, they rise up against us. And
that was a deep. That was a
deep. With the grasshoppers.
Like, that was a deep ass like monologue for a kids movie.
I was like, bro, I'm woke.
I'm like, whoa, this is
too real right now.
And then they talk about like just the dangers of lying, trying to live a lie. Like,
yeah,
come on, like just that at 13. Come on.
Wall-E, I could see being up there. Wall-E was solid.
Okay, Wall-E's definitely top 5. I would have gave Wall-E number 2.
Nah, I wouldn't give it number 2. I wouldn't give it number 2.
Not number 2?
Nah.
So you think it's okay with just being 3?
Yeah, Toy Story could get number 2. Like,
I think the first they got to give more respect to the first Toy Story because that was the first like Pixar movie that was like a full length Pixar movie. So they really got to give Toy Story more respect than that.
I don't know, cause like
I mean, but Toy Story 3 over the first Toy Story?
I didn't even see the Toy Story 3, but I mean, it's Toy Story 2 in second place hit. Yeah, I'm all for that. And then
at number 10, Toy Story 2 was number 10.
What was number 2? What was
number 2 was Toy Story 3.
Yeah, no, swap that. Yeah, swap that. That's not. Nah, I ain't swap. Third one, I don't even know what was in it.
Now the third one was actually pretty solid. It was a pretty solid one. Like, I think all the I don't know if I could put all the Toy Stories in top 10.
Up should have been like 2.
You would put Up at 2?
Up was solid, fam. If you ain't
Up is top 10.
If you ain't crying, Up should be way more than top 10. Like if you ain't crying Up, you's a punk. Like you's a bum, bro. Cause like Up hit the feels.
Up
when your
was
boy.
the first scene in Up was definitely it did hit the heart. I'm like, dang.
And then the dog, when your man was like, "Why are you here?" Like I liked you. I stayed under the house. I was like, man, I'm gonna get myself a dog, bro. Doug's the homie, son.
I feel like Incredibles should be in top 10.
Monsters
No,
Inc.
Well, I feel like The Incredibles 2 should be in top 10. Because Incredibles 2 was solid.
It took too long, man. That's the only thing. That's the only thing that. That's the only thing.
But they did it right
them.
though.
Yeah, no, yeah,
they
for
did
sure.
it right.
But you had other movies that slapped before Incredibles 2. That's what fucked them up. But
it's so funny that they put all the Cars movies like
yeah,
the low.
Bro, Cars was fire, son.
Nah, the first Cars was good.
Cars 1 at least.
I think the second Cars was just wild. I'm like
Cars 2
was wild.
And then who made Turbo?
Turbo's not a Pixar movie.
Okay,
it's DreamWorks. Yeah,
okay,
Turbo is DreamWorks.
I just making sure because Turbo was fire too. Son.
I feel like Finding Dory should be more up there.
Nah, Finding Dory was trash.
Nah,
Finding Dory was trash.
It was a good one.
It's trash. You know what it did? You know what Finding Dory did for me? Where I didn't like it. It reminded me of Coming to America 2. In cartoon form, where you just added the same elements of the jokes again. Where I was just like,
just her forgetting everything.
Yeah, I was like, and this is her loss now. So it's like, oh,
like she's like finding her parents and shit. Like,
yeah, I guess.
I mean, I thought it was a good story.
No, sure, no, yeah, sure,
it's definitely a good story and shit. But I would say like one thing I did not like. Why Soul being at number 15? Soul should be top 10. I feel like Soul should be top 10.
It was alright, fam. Like a lot of the movies, I don't know. As an adult watching them now, a lot of the movies they be trying to push a message that is too obviously be seen. Like compare Soul to Bug's Life. Like as a child watching it, they wouldn't get the message. You know what I mean? They wouldn't get the thing. But watching it with an adult, the adult would be like, "Damn, that shit woke." Like you know what I mean? Like they would be more engaged. I didn't feel that way with Soul and a couple other movies that are coming out that push a narrative. It's like I get the narrative.
I think it's just because we're adults now.
That's what I'm saying.
Like us as adults watching a new Pixar movie, like it's different because you are catching shit.
That's what I guess what I'm saying is like comparing old Pixar to like now. It's like it's too woke for me.
I mean, sometimes you just gotta look at these things like from the heart of a child.
And right? No, don't be wrong. I'm fine with the wokeness. It's just like I don't have a problem with it being too woke, but it's just like for me to watch it. Like I'll watch it if I have kids. I'll sit down and watch it with them. I don't care. It's still a dope movie. Like I watched. I don't even know if this is Pixar, but what's the Red Panda? Is that Red Panda Pixar?
What you mean, Turning Red?
Is that Turning Red? Is that the red? Is that the one where the girl turns into a red panda?
I think so.
And she has like an overprotective mom. Red or something like that. I just know
something red. It's on Disney Plus.
I watched that with my family. Solid. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And they still got movies. It's just some, I don't know. You push the message. It's weird.
All right. Yeah. So let's get into some Nerdz talk right now. Well,
I mean,
some good, bad, what the fuck? My shit. Long day, man. Alrighty. So, For our first topic that we got for good, bad, and what the fuck, we have this 18-year-old young lady who was pulled over in a traffic stop. She then was, let go without a ticket, but she over-exaggerated the story on social media and was just like, oh, just got out of a DUI because I was flirting with the cop and he gave me his number and I'm going out on a date with him, later this week. And she ends up getting it, and the cop ends up saying, yo, that's cap. Like, and even puts out, like, first of all, if y'all gonna do this shit, y'all gotta remember, these guys are wearing body cams now. They're filming this whole thing. Like, so he puts out the body cam video and is just like, yo, she wasn't even drunk. I didn't even give her a sobriety test or nothing like that. She was saying she was sad about her getting dumped by her boyfriend. She was like super sad, and so I was just like, you know what? She's having a hard day. Let me just let her go.
Toxic. Oh, she's toxic.
This is why I feel like he should have just gave her the ticket in general. Like, come on.
She need a lesson learned. She got a ticket now, though. I bet you that.
Not even, but it's just like, yo, she's just, you're supposed to be being a liar.
She ain't get a ticket now? I'd be like, well, now we got to, whatever, deformation, whatever it's called. I didn't flirt with you. Because think about the cop side. Like, he might get in trouble now from his wife. Yeah. What if he married?
Not even just being married, but just the fact that it's like,
she 18.
You're on duty right now.
Yeah.
Boy,
that story, cat.
Like that.
Cat. I swear.
He's like, hey, yo. I ain't do nothing.
Cat.
I gave her my information, like, on the warning slip. Like, I ain't give her my number, none of that.
Show me the vest cam.
Like
I promise you, Cabot. Like, show me the vest cam.
It's like we ain't going out. No,
show me the vest cam.
But this is what happens when you try to get clout on social media. Like this, bro, you could have ruined this. You could have ruined this man's career. Cause do you know how bad it would have looked on him?
She should have done it on April 1st. Followed up with April Fools, and it would have glossed over it. No one would have tripped. You fucked up.
It still would have went viral. Like, dude.
You effed up. So yeah, that's wild.
That is definitely wild. Like, bro.
20 what?
Because I'm just thinking, like, you already know that this shit is gonna go viral. Like,
cops watch social media.
Yeah. So someone who's a cop is gonna be like, hey yo, like, where's she at? Like, no way an officer should be doing this. Like, come on.
And like, especially if you like see them, like not see them, but like you're in their area.
Yeah, if you're in their precinct and stuff, you're in their district.
You're in the district. You know,
be like, yo,
run across you.
Like,
that's
what you doing? But yeah, like, stop doing shit for clout. This is
lesson learned.
Yeah, let's go to our next topic because this one's wild.
Damn.
So yo, for our next topic, we got. Why does this always have to happen in Florida?
Florida. Oh my god, bro.
Nah, and this, dude, if you got kids, man, take a breath of relief for this one, because in this sting operation they did called Operations April Fools, they arrested 22 men who were basically on the internet trying to solicit sex with underage girls.
Yeah,
bro. Chris Hansen got nothing on these motherfuckers right here, dog.
Bro, this is your boy that be going on the?
I think this ain't Polk County. It ain't Polk County.
Wow,
it's a different county in but this is some real Polk County level shit.
Yeah.
But it's a different county, but
they're not gonna do the press conference.
I think they did a press conference. No, the guy who did the press conference, I actually saw the press conference. Dog, this guy was just like, "Yo, I'm just gonna be real with y'all. Y'all know I don't get no filter. These guys ain't just scum. These guys are pieces of shit." I'm like, "Yo."
I mean, yeah, but
like, I mean, of course, I would say, yeah, of course they are. Like, if you prey on underage girls, you definitely are. But bro, like. He was just like, yo, for real.
So you're saying
if you defend any of these guys, you're a piece of shit too. Cause
some of these guys look like they did worse than that. Is that a lady? Oh no.
He just got long hair, bro. But nah, but for real, like, I'm just wondering how do these people be like? And I saw this one video that was basically explaining it, and dog, there was this one guy literally crying about it because he got caught. I'm like, bro, why you crying now?
Yeah, he got caught.
Like, dude, you knew the risk. Like, first of all,
but why though?
My whole thing is this: there are so many. Like when it comes to all these sites, there are so many different. Like, some of the profiles are actual police. Legit.
I don't talk to nobody online, bro.
Bruh.
I don't trust nobody. First of all, I don't understand why you take the risk. Just because Chris Hansen ain't out here doing it no more, don't mean
he's done it like recently, but it's not as deep as he was back then.
That's what I'm saying,
bro. Cops are still out here doing this too. It ain't just Chris Hansen. Like,
you know what I mean? Like, the reason why I like I like the Polk County head sheriff.
He was saying some funny shit.
He
just don't care.
He called the last one Operation March Sadness. Bruh, son. When I'm talking, I was on the floor laughing. Oh my hilarious. So yeah, but this is tragic.
First of all, if you a grown ass man, you out here is like trying to just prey on young girls online, you're fucking stupid. Cause bro, with technologies this technology shit, it's easy for you guys to get caught. You're leaving your digital footstep all the time. Like, come on.
I don't really care. Like,
I just feel like these guys, they really they have no care in the world. Like, it's so easy to get caught with shit like this.
I don't understand the point in it. You know, just talk to people your own age.
Bro, like, dude, Tinder is free.
I don't trust that either. But yeah,
that's a different story for a different day. Let's go on to next topic, because this one's wild too.
Colonel Sanders.
So we have this doctor who, like, years ago, used his own sperm to impregnate this woman. And the woman, and years later, when the child is grown now, found out that the actual father wasn't the father, and that they actually found out that the doctor was the father. She ends up suing him, and they end up selling out of court for $5.25 million.
He gets sued?
Yeah, they sued him. They sued the doctor.
They sued the doctor.
Yeah.
How'd he do it? I mean, what? Did he drug her? It's like rape?
Nah, it's not like that. But
or did he just be like?
I guess yeah. I think it's just the whole Petri dish shit. But it's like, yo, like, literally, yeah, use his own sperm. I'm like, bro.
You know, like, it's not funny, but it is kind of funny because in my head I picture the reasoning behind it. Like, he fucked up somewhere. Yeah. Like, he had, like, let's say he had the original sample of the husband. Yeah. Trip, dropped the sample on the floor. Was like, fuck. I can't ask for another sample. And he's like, I need to get this done. So
why can't you? Why can't you?
Because you lose license. You don't want to lose his license.
Like, why can you be like, hey, yo, my bad.
Yo, that's not going through your head, fam.
Can you like
lose my job? I gotta rub one out.
Man, first of all, there's no way. You could easily just be like, hey, yo,
fill this jar up.
Hey, look, act, and
I gotta
a simple mistake. Can you? I know it might be a little tougher this time, but yo, I'm gonna need you to pull a miracle.
Yo, that's hilarious.
Or come back tomorrow. Have a good healthy meal and come back tomorrow.
He panicked. And I was like, shit.
There's no way. Because, bro.
Yeah, dude.
There's no way you could justify this, bro. Like,
that's the only thing. That's literally the only reasoning.
That's just one way you just got. That's just one reason you just got to be honest, because it's like they're trying to have a child.
Now, what about this?
What?
What if now another woman is impregnated by that dude's sperm that didn't go into his baby?
What you think? Like what?
Like he mixed up the labels.
Shit got mixed up.
Yeah, labels got mixed up, and he's like, "Yo, where's like, give me like 20 minutes. What? Give me like 20 minutes. I'll be right back.
Oh, shit.
I'll be right back.
He's like,
It's in the back.
Fucking here.
What are you doing in there? Nothing. Yo, I'm sorry. This is not. That's inappropriate. That's fucked up.
Oh
I'm
my
glad he
God.
got sued. That's hilarious.
Oh my god, because like,
Whew.
I feel bad for the husband because like, bro, like that's just years of just caring for this child. The next thing you know, it's like, dang, it ain't my kid. Like, you just look at your wife like, how could this happen? Like,
Who breed you? Who breed you? Me a blood clot, not breed you.
oh man, that's hilarious.
That's hilarious, though. That's unfortunate.
All right, let's go on to this next topic right here.
Mm.
So, there was an artist from the DMV named Gunu who was killed, who died tragically, and I don't know if this was his dying wish or something, but his family held his funeral at the club and propped his dead body on stage so people could turn up with him.
Yeah, my man dripping, though. My man clean, son. Yo, he clean, though. like, let's not.
I mean,
They dressed him up nice, though.
of course. Like,
He clean.
I mean, they'll dress. Honestly, if you're dead, you gotta dress up a dead body. You can't just have them looking raggedy.
You know what I'm saying?
But first of all, it's how long can a dead body last? Like I know when you embalm a dead body, it could preserve the body longer. But how long? Like, what if the club is hot? It's a lot of people there. If the club is hot, like,
Do you want the answer?
what's up?
5 hours. Because, I know this. Because they had to call the embalmer back. Because homie started to droop. Started getting droopy and his mouth started to open up.
That man.
So they were like, oh.
And bro, they saw your mouth open. They saw your mouth closed because like if your mouth opens, like that's like the gas from your body decomposing.
Yeah, that's what they did. They had
literally, like, bro, and that shit stank too, bro.
They had to call him back because the shit getting rough, and they'll fix it.
It's like,
touch up. Hey, you fix him up.
It's so funny. Like, what if it's like someone turned the next thing like, yo, fuck that smell, bro.
Bro.
Some stank. It's like who got?
Did you see the video of this?
Oh hell no.
You didn't watch the video?
I watched that shit.
Oh my gosh,
No
bro,
way.
it's hilarious, right? All right, so the video. If you haven't watched the video, it's not funny because the person's dead, but it is funny when you like retro speaking, looking at this as an outside person, because like first like everybody in front of him are just staring at him, like because it's the homie dead. In the back, there's hookahs, there's people, there's like a few girls twerking, there's people standing up on tables, like it's lit.
I mean, they do
the front
say,
of the club is dead.
Now they do say
No pun intended.
no one wants to try and turn up right near the dead body.
Yeah.
Like, come on. I'm not gonna lie. Now I do understand that they do say that there's a saying that funerals are for the living and not necessarily for the person who's dead. But come on now. And I've seen some wild funerals. Like I've seen some wild videos of funerals now.
I want some shit like that.
But this. So you want us to probably dead body in the club?
Not in the club though, but in the kitchen or something. You know what I'm saying?
Just cook one last time.
Doing one last meal, family meal or something in the living room.
It's gonna be like on death row, just to be like this is gonna be the last meal.
You know what I'm saying? Be like what Jesus do.
The Last Supper.
The Last Supper. The Last Supper. Yeah, think about it, fam. I'm just saying.
Oh man. Yeah. This shit definitely. I mean, R.I.P. to the young artist. I never heard his music, but I'm pretty sure, like, everybody who wanted to come out to the club just to turn with him one more time, he definitely was a staple in his community somehow. So, yeah. Let's go on to the last topic. Because, yeah, speaking of getting one off, there was a passenger on a Southwest flight who was arrested for masturbating 4 times during the flight.
What, you kept asking for napkins? Like, hey, can I get some napkins? Sir, why? Yo, how 4?
I'd like to know who was counting.
It was first of all, the person counting was the person. Sir, can you stop?
Like, yo, you hey, yo, you hit my elbow.
Can you
bro.
stop, bro? We shared the armrest. Can you stop?
Like I had to say something.
And bro, Southwest, them seats be dead tight, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
They ain't no room for that, bro.
You hit my elbow, dog. Come
It's
on,
like-
stop beating me.
Yo, they literally Southwest is literally like a charter bus in the air. So,
Hey,
Find your seat.
but nah, there was in the article when you read the article, they do say that he was basically masturbating in front, like right next to a lady, and did not get. And my whole thing is like, yo, go to the bathroom.
you can't do that in the bathroom. You can't do that in the bathroom.
I know the bathroom's tight in the
you ain't got no
airplane,
room
but
like
still,
that.
people find ways to have sex on the plane.
You
So you could find a way to just be just one person in the bathroom.
I don't know anybody.
So you never heard the Mile High Club?
Bro, that's if you have your own jet. There's no way. You commercial plane, Eugene. I've knocked myself out walking into a bathroom. Clean out. And it's not even like I hit my head on anything. No, the ceiling right here. I just and then the stewardess, you're
have
right?
you not seen
I'm
the
right.
movie Snakes on the Plane?
The bathrooms aren't even that big. Even in Soul Plane, they had an attendant.
They're gonna take out like 2 seats.
You know what I'm saying?
It's midget business.
Dead ass. How if you handicap, you just boo booing yourself, right? You just boo booing yourself because you can't. You can't put yourself. All right, go in the bathroom.
Carry me to the bathroom.
You
Nah,
just,
you
hey,
gonna have to
dog.
hold that, man.
Good.
Gonna have to go there. I clean seat
Cause what you gotta take? Cause you can't. He needs help taking his pants off, so you gotta do that in the aisle
with the door open.
with the door open. Then lower him or her onto said bathroom like this, cause you ain't wide enough. Yo, you know what I'm saying? They don't make no sense.
You gonna have to help him up like Blake. Help him. You have to lower him down that way.
Yeah, like, and so I get you. There's no room to jerk off. Sometimes, how long was the flight?
I don't know how long the
Make sure-
flight was, but
She
for 4 times, it had to be a decent time, a decent flight. Cause
2 of those should have gave you a nap.
yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I was just saying. How long?
yo,
was
in
the
his
flight?
mugshot, he looked kind of old, so one should have got him.
There's
like,
enough one to be
That man,
out.
yo, he probably took a gas station pill before he took off.
Some strong backs.
That man.
Some strong backs right quick and a blue chew.
Oh man.
Bro, that's wild. And looking at this photo, he looked like he'll do the 5th time. He looked like he was like he did not. It looked like one of the guys like, you saying I had to stop?
I didn't know I couldn't do that.
Yeah. His eyes are like, what? This is illegal?
It's like it's indecent exposure, but I'm in a plane.
But I was like I had a blanket.
I know we know what you're doing under there.
That's not how that works, sir.
It's almost like women with the breast.
With the yeah, I thought
As long as you cover it up.
it's fine. It's still milking too much.
That's a touchy subject right there, you know. But for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
But nah, like bro, go to the dog. Next time, go to the bathroom, man. Like, come on.
I ain't. I've never been horny on a plane.
Right.
I've been so irritated and
Throughout your
pissed.
life, make sure this bitch don't go down.
Right?
Yo,
Like
that is interesting. I've been on a couple planes before. Yeah, I've never been horny on a plane.
yeah, I've never.
Like, dude.
I've never even with some bad stories, I'd still be like, yeah, can I get a drink? Like, I'm mad. Can I be on this plane? Ears hurt, knees hurt.
Yeah.
I'm bored.
You know what I mean?
It
Like-
was a long flight. I'm low key bored.
Boy-
Like this movie right here is just trash.
Battery done dead on 3 of your devices. So you got no entertainment.
Yep.
All the in-flight Sky magazines got the puzzles already finished. yo,
Y'all had in-flight magazines, bro. Like,
what? Oh, I forgot this. They got
man, they talk that shit just be
What
talking
plane
about
do
the
you
plane.
do?
It ain't talk. Come on.
What you talking about? Sky Mall? Sleep, son. Get yourself a Sky Mall and get yourself one of them QVC
Man, I'm
magazines.
over here like, hey, what's on TV right now, bro?
See, you don't be flying them budget flights. The budget flights be having Sky Mall magazines.
Nah, I
still.
need something with a monitor,
Download
bro.
your content before you get on.
You know what I'm
I need
saying?
something with a
Ain't no
monitor,
Wi-Fi
fuck
on this
that.
bit.
But that's been another Another segment of good
The bad.
and what the fuck. Let's get into some Nerdz talk. Because this man want to talk about that Moon Knight.
Bruh.
I fucks with it.
And it's relatable because I had my Moon Knight moment, which
Really?
it happened yesterday. It happened yesterday. Like
Talk to me about it. Talk to me about it.
I came in here for the little Pickle Sausage Chronicle podcast.
Mm-hmm.
This is when we were here, right? They had no snacks this time, so I was a little mad. So we're taking their props.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I came, I had my little thing to smoke.
Mm-hmm.
Put it in my pocket. Didn't want it to get damaged, so I put it in the cup holder. Didn't want it to blow away.
Did you ever find it?
I'm getting there, fam.
Right.
Don't rush the story.
I'm just saying.
You know what I'm saying? So I put it right. So I put it away. You know what I'm saying? I put it away. Came here and forgot where this thing was, right? And like the entire time, I'm talking like a full till the next day. But when I got to the house, icy, because I don't have bad eyes. I don't have good eyes. I got bad eyes. So icy is my eyes. He even looked the car, couldn't find it either. Right? So it's gone. We accepted this blunt is no longer in the house. It's no longer with us. It's just gone. I said to him, "Don't worry, bro. We'll just look for it in the daylight. It'll be fine." Right? Come today when I'm going to get my hair cut. My new self is my high self now. So I'm going to get my hair cut. I don't like going sober to get my hair cut. So get my hair
I
cut.
gotta ask you about that. But
On the way there, because I said in my head, gotta look, in daylight, look at it. I put down the visor, blunt falls right out. I put it in the visor for your head.
that's like trying to look for keys. Like when truckers be looking for keys, they go to the visor.
Yeah. That's how it happened.
Really?
Yeah, that's how it happened.
You ain't. That's the one thing you gotta check. You gotta check the visor.
Hey,
bro.
he didn't check it either. And
You gotta check
I'm
the
just saying,
visor. You gotta check the little mirror thing. Like, come on.
I checked coin. I checked coin things. I checked everything. But I'm saying I didn't. We didn't check the visor. And then, but the funniest part is I'm saying completely forgot. Like Moon Knight status of level of just like I don't know what the fuck. Fuck it, bro. It's gone. And then, I was I did everything early. Let me get ready, pre-do this, pre-package it, put it in the car early so I don't forget it.
Mm-hmm.
So that goes to my news point about Moon Knight and the new episode 2, how he has to fight with himself. Have you seen it yet?
Yeah, I seen it.
What do you think? I'm saying the storyline for Moon Knight. It's just
It's got me hooked. Like, I really wish that I could actually just stream the whole season.
yeah.
I do like what Disney's doing, or like what some of these new series are doing when it comes to streaming services. Like some of them are actually just saying, "Hey, every week we're gonna just drop an episode." It's bringing back the nostalgia of actually having cable.
Right. Like having to wait for it to release and everything, and then
I hope y'all enjoy y'all a little bit of time of watching whatever content. Because summer and beginning of fall is gonna be pretty busy.
Yeah. So
I just let y'all know outside of school they're probably gonna build this set over at Quality Life.
yeah.
okay,
Bring some shows.
Let's discuss this after the show.
yeah.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
It's on the way.
But
Got confirmation that day.
yeah.
Oh, word. So we in this.
Yeah, but for sure, like the show, like I can't wait for like for it to be more, to have more action.
Mm-hmm. And also to tell
Like
the story of Moon
the
Knight.
action in it, like so far is like pretty solid, but I just can't wait for.
I'm now more intrigued onto the back behind the scenes or the back story.
I look. You
of
want to know like
Moon
how
Knight.
I want to really know like how does guy find him? Like why did he choose him, of all people? I want to know that.
I feel like they did it because he already had an issue. You know what I mean? I feel like because like if you think about it, like one of those people who have susceptible to certain like empaths. What if he was empathic? Is what I'm trying to say. Like maybe he was empathic, and that's how it would made the connection. But the dude, the bad guy with the cane?
Yeah,
he mentioned something about it. So like I wonder if it's like because he says like maybe like you went crazy already, or it's gonna make you go crazy. And so that makes you wonder if he was already two people from the start. Mad like Split or Split.
Yeah,
Right?
Split.
Yeah, like he could have been like a Split from the jump, and
Yeah.
like he was always a secret agent. Because like, how long did he have all that stuff? My man had a whole, safe house.
Had a
Right?
whole storage unit, and the man's like, "Hey, yo, I need to find it." So he's like, "Yo, I remember your face. Come on." I'm like,
Yeah.
He's like, "Yo, I've been here before. What the hell?" Like,
Yep. That was the wild part. And then the
the man find out he's married and shit.
right. That's what I'm saying.
And he's like, "Yo, just sign your divorce papers." Like, what? I'm getting divorced. Like,
You wanted to do this. I don't even know you. Change your accent. Oh God.
like the man, like the first episode, the man was like about to go on a date and shit.
And
But now
fucked
he's
it up.
trying to find out he married. Like,
Now, I will say this: his abilities of it, I'm liking how they're slowly revealing.
what he can do.
Yeah, because the suit, how he can call upon the suit, and then like it may not. It's off his idea, I guess, or it's off his
It's
image.
based off thought.
Yeah, because the first suit in the first episode is different from this new one. So now it makes you wonder how, like, if you can just change the suit at whim, you can have like a true metal armor type suit one day,
Probably.
square up on a homie, something that'd be really cool. Look, I don't know Moon Knight's powers. I just know he fight at night.
Yeah.
Right? Does he fight at night? I don't know. I mean,
I mean,
bro, but
but this
watching it,
this is
though,
really making me want to know more
More
about
about-
the character. You know, I feel like for those characters that people don't really know about, or just the smaller characters in the MCU, like TV series are definitely better for them because you get to better explain the character more than having to cram everything into
one
a
movie.
2-hour movie
Yeah.
or something like that. So
And then this opens up because like if they do like they did with the Defenders, and make like 3 different series, because like I assume they're gonna do a Blade movie, but if they make Blade into a TV series as well,
I mean, they tried making Blade a TV series, and that one was just subpar. It was subpar for the most
but
part.
if Marvel do it,
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
maybe if Marvel,
if
if
Marvel
it's
doing
completely
it.
controlled by Marvel, maybe. But
because
we gotta see what that movie looking like, though.
because was this phase 5 now? 5 now?
I think it's gonna be. I think we're in phase 4, but
Phase 4.
Blade's gonna come out in phase 5.
So like in phase 5, I'm assuming it's gonna be Black Knight, Blade, and Moon Knight are gonna team up, and they're gonna fight like werewolves and shit, or it's gonna tie into the Eternals, because the Eternals come back.
Probably.
Yeah, but now
I do like the whole Egyptian theme for Moon Knight.
I was gonna ask the references that they
All the references and everything, the Egyptian gods, you know, the jackal.
and the symbolisms they're putting in, because
Yeah.
what they have the tattoo,
Yeah.
right? He had the tattoo. He had the
Scarab
scarab.
tattoo and everything, the scarab, yeah.
And I like how they're using the CGI effects of the scarab, because remember how like I don't know, like the thing lifted up and became like a compass.
Yeah, it was levitating and everything.
Yeah, looked real the entire time. I enjoyed their.
I mean, I think
implications.
you don't even really have to use CGI for that scene.
probably just probably cut it, right?
Not even cutting it, but like they have magnets to where there are like magnets where you can actually do it. That's what I thought it was. I didn't even think CGI.
That'd be
Because you
cooler.
don't have, because I think people sometimes some shows, some movies, they be overusing the CGI when you don't
Yeah.
even really got to use the CGI.
I mean, they probably right.
There's really old school shit that you can like do some
to get the same effect. Yeah.
Yeah. So you don't have to rely on CGI.
Now, do you like the banter between the one person? Because I'm liking how he has to actually
Yeah, he's like,
converse with himself
I mean,
in a mirror.
it is kind of reminding me of Venom
right,
a bit,
right.
but it's more serious than the Sony's Venom.
Mhm.
It is definitely more of a series. It's not comical, so for sure.
And it shows. I feel like it's going to. I hope they give more than 6 episodes. One. If they,
Oh yeah, because some of the Marvel series has been only 6 episodes. It's like, come on.
I'm gonna. Yeah. if
I'm
they-
not gonna lie. I think the Hawkeye series, it was perfect for 6 episodes. Was perfect for it.
Mhm.
Not even just in Hawkeye, but just in
Just-
general. 6 episodes for it, it's perfect. It was the whole holiday series, beginning, middle, end. Boom.
It got everything you needed in it.
Mhm.
And
That was more of a simple series.
yeah.
So it wasn't too complex. The Winter Soldier and now we could say Captain America Winter Soldier or Falcon Winter Soldier, whatever you want to call it. I mean, right? The last episode they revealed it and they said Captain America because he's the new Captain America now. But that series, I felt like they could have at least done like 8, maybe 10. Could have been like could have gave us a little bit more. I feel like towards the end they rushed it.
Yeah.
They concluded it well, but they could have gave us a little bit more.
Did they conclude it well? I just feel like I said, I feel like they just rushed it. Like they just.
No, I felt like the conclusion was pretty good. That's what I'm saying. Like I felt the conclusion was good, but I feel like they could have done more before the final like episode.
I get you.
WandaVision, I felt like it was for the show that it was 6 episodes. Like the amount of episodes it had was good enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely good enough.
So now with the going forward with the new episodes,
I think with Moon Knight, it should definitely give us 10.
Give it 10 episodes.
Yeah, give us 10 episodes. You know, because this is a new character. Even if you're a Marvel head, it's like just for the average fan, give us more of the character than just 6 episodes.
Or have it already. I feel like having the season already done. Like if you're gonna do a season, have the second season already done. Now we could just keep dropping them too. Like I guess I get the 6 episodes, but now that everything's digital, it's like why not just continue shooting like we did TV series back in the day? Like remember like X-Files? Like 200 episodes, like 300 episodes. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm saying like shit like that. Like when if we're
how'd you feel about the Loki series being? Was it 6 episodes for?
I think it was like
Loki?
I think it was like 7.
6 or 7.
Still, I'm saying even still like those series like. I mean, I guess I get because you have to push the actors to other projects.
Yeah.
So that's why you can't do it. But if you have like a successful series that's booming, to just be like, hey, we're gonna run it like a Law and Order. You know, I guess you can't have that. You got to be writing every day.
Yeah,
So
I mean, it does take more to like write, get the script approved, get the story approved, everything like that, and then actually set up everything, get to these locations, and then
shoot it, edit it, market it.
It does take a while, even if you don't have to market it.
Yeah.
Even if the hype of just
I guess
if people want to watch it, like it's still gonna take a while.
I guess what I'm saying is because like I guess now realizing that between seeing Moon Knight's like graphics and like imagery, the shots and everything, and then like the acting, comparing that to like your Agents of Marvel. Is it Agents of Marvel or Shields of Marvel?
Or like Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D.?
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Because like comparing them to it's like TV series. One seems like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. seems more Buffy the Vampire-ish budget. You get what I'm saying?
Low-key, yeah.
Like the budget of it seemed like they didn't have enough. Like for
they weren't gonna dish out enough for
whatever special effects needed for this or whatever prop needed for this. But while
I mean,
in the other movies
it's not like they're dealing with superheroes either. They're just regular S.H.I.E.L.D. agents. You know, they don't have like these ridiculous powers. They're just special agents.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did. The homegirl was like telekinesis and shit. Like one dude can like turn into metal. They had one person was shooting out fire at the hands. It was like X-Men. It was like a wish-app version of X-Men.
That's an easy thing to do. They've been doing that with X-Men for so long. You don't need too much CGI for that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. That's what I mean in terms of the budget. You can get 200 episodes with a budget like that because you're not putting that much into it, as opposed to like your Moon Knight, where you have the Kanku, right? Yeah. The bird, dope skull too. The detail in the skull, bro. Have you seen it? The shops, the pictures for Kanku. It would be good for a horror movie. Like this dude's.
I don't even know what it is.
It's the Egyptian god of Moon Knight. it don't make no sense either. The dude just be pulling up and just throwing shit around like a ghost.
Nah, he just be scaring the shit out of him. Bro.
Yeah,
Like,
he just be and just chuck it off the table. Do what I say. He really be a ghost. All I say is, if y'all gonna watch Moon Knight, like either wait for it to binge. If you're a binge watcher, just wait the months.
What do you prefer? Like when it comes to some of these series, do you prefer to just binge watch, or are you okay with the nostalgic feel of just
I'm old school.
watching every week?
I'll watch it every week because then when like if I get busy, I'm alright it being busy, and then I can just power through like 2-3 episodes. You know what I mean? Like I'm not if I have time to watch it, I'll watch it. If I don't, it's no biggie. But I do like the idea of like, oh, Tuesday, Wednesday comes up, new show drops. I like. Yeah.
I do kind of like that whole feeling of I have something to look forward to in the day. You know, even because it's like
you just sit.
yeah,
And then it's done.
And like it's not like back in the day when I didn't have much to do. I could just binge watch a whole series in like 1 day or 2 days. It's just, you know, this gives me more time to just be like, okay, I could digest the episode, actually think about the episode or whatever, and then next week jump into it.
Now, me personally, I'm going to binge watch Better Call Saul. We've been waiting for like 3 years.
Bruh, for that.
They put it on that for long of a hold, and then he got into doing that movie Nobody. He was off. So
I'm gonna binge watch Better Call Saul too.
and then I'm just binge watching. That's my last show that I'm on.
I feel like when it comes to like the binge watching now, you lose out on the what to do afterwards. You know what I'm saying? You just be aimless.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like there's like as you say the structure part, but you just be now what do I watch?
I mean, if you're doing that, you're gonna have to get into like multiple shows, so you got something to look for each and everything. But I just want to finish this up because then I'm not gonna start anything new and then start working on this horror film.
For sure.
I'm really gonna just if it's single one-off episode, I'm here for it. Movies, I'm here for it. But this is a series, and I gotta keep up with it.
All right,
Yeah.
I feel that.
For sure.
So I guess we
We can wrap things up right quick, you know.
watch Moon Knight.
Yeah. But yo, this has been another episode of TV Nerdz. This is your host, that's Derek Child, Gabe Stomach right here, aka
Kung Fu Gabe.
Kung Fu Gabe. Yo, you know, continue to rock with us. You know, follow us on our social medias. Follow us on Linktree/TV Nerdz. As you partially heard earlier,
We got
we
big
ha-
things.
we're gonna be making some big moves, man.
Got big things coming.
Gonna be making some moves out here, for sure. Can't wait for y'all to see. Can't wait to make more content. And yo,
And I got
as a reminder, stay nerdy.
And I got your stuff, Lily. What's up? What you gonna do about it?
We out.
I keep coming back to you.